for me, that's really my favorite time in Abuja flag football, when you have like the best of the best just playing. It's like, whoa, the things that happen. The things that happen.
That's mad.
It's mind blowing.
Big T, 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 big T.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, male and female, aliens, Buzz Lightyears, everybody to the Bigtalk podcast.
Bigtalk.
Shit, this guy don't come back again.
Bigtalk.
We talk about the story of the African youth. We talk about everything relevant that's going on in the world. And today we have some very relevant guests, some very special guests on the podcast. We have Zara and Jhonny.
Yep.
From
Flag football world.
Abuja
Flag football. Abuja Flag Football.
League.
Yeah, Abuja Flag Football League.
So you already
Come
know.
on, you guys, tell us about this, man.
Wait, you? No. I'm going to first
They are
of all,
still doing
please,
your
man,
intros.
Your banter is the first thing we have to discuss because I don't know if you watch Bigtalk or whatever, you're just going to check the previous episode. This guy just went ghost on everybody.
I know.
Like,
Sorry,
he didn't
guys, I
even
had to
tell
go and take care of
anybody
myself.
anything. And then he came back with like 5 pounds more. Like, he added, I
Guys,
don't know
I
what
want to take care of myself. Self-care, guys.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he's been moving crazy ever since. It's hard to trust Klinsmann these days because you don't
Trust
even
me,
know.
please, guys. Trust
you don't even
me.
know. You
I'm
don't
the
know
most
how he's
trustable
living.
guy. Trustworthy.
Yeah.
That's my last name.
You're going to start. You're going to have to
trustworthy.
end all our viewers. You're going to have to end every viewers. Like, are you going to be here? Are you going to be here for us?
I'm back, baby. That's all I have to
It's
say.
back, man.
Okay.
Are you a toxic king?
No.
That's some.
Because that's how you're moving right now. That's the kind of shit that we say. I'm back, baby.
I'm back.
Next thing.
I'll be back.
So yeah, man. Shit, I wanted to actually call you out because you've been on some.
Thank you for
feel me? Yeah.
welcoming me.
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So where have you been, bro?
Around the world, 7 seas,
Though.
and we back. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Like,
I'm
this is real life. This is real fucking life.
Because that's it. Like,
This is not real life shit. I'm telling you. Around the world,
because I didn't even really ask you this question.
the many
since I
small
was
stuff
like,
I for go World Cup when I know for see me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, really?
Fair enough.
But
Man.
we're out here still,
So
back in the motherland.
Let's get back to our guests.
Back in the motherland, still. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So please tell us about football.
Flag football.
Flag football.
Okay. So who do you want us? Who do
Who
you
do you
want?
want?
So
You guys didn't prepare your speech. What's going on here?
I didn't check my phone here. I actually did not prepare one.
Yeah.
I came here to talk about flag football.
football,
and, like,
okay.
Yeah, I don't really
Just
know
know.
much. Zara was just briefing me about it. I totally didn't know something like that existed. And when Zara told me about it, I was just like, yo, football without
You
contact.
see what I said about this guy?
Yeah.
See what I said about Klinsmann?
Football without contact. Alright, let's get it. That's
So, like,
definitely what.
So I know Zara has been involved with football. Like I knew you were doing something with Agon football. I don't know exactly what that was.
That's okay. Let's be clear now, because there'll be people here saying football, and everyone's like, okay, so it's not footy, how everybody would say footy,
Exactly.
football. It's not footy. Flag football is like American football, but there's no contact. You have a belt strapped around your waist, and it has 2 flags.
So flag.
on
Okay.
it.
Straps.
And the way to stop the player from proceeding
Yeah.
is by taking off one or both flags.
Is there football involved in this?
There
Yes, of
is
course.
the same American NFL football.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
we used to
one.
have one around here.
Yeah, what happened to our
where's
football? We had a football
Wait, Zara,
in
can you
here.
please get your mic pointing
In your
to your
face, kiss
face?
it.
Wow.
Kiss it.
No,
Is
that's
mine
you
okay?
don't kiss it.
No,
Don't worry,
I'm not doing
kiss
that.
it.
Like,
It has to take me
think
out
of our
first.
guests.
She good.
I think I missed that one.
Man,
Oh, yeah,
She said, I said, kiss the mic. She was like, the mic has to take her out.
Take out.
it's gone.
I had to bring it back. I had to bring it back for this guy.
So you guys kind of created your own food sport.
No,
it's also
it's
created,
actually
though.
quite popular.
It's
In
recognized
fact,
and all
it's
that?
recognized so much so that it's going to the Olympics, right?
Yeah,
It
it's going
just
to
got rec-
next
you were
Olympics.
telling me that.
Yeah.
They're currently
That's
having like a
amazing.
World Cup ish.
Yeah.
There was a like flag football World Cup.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah,
there was.
It's not. Yeah, it's getting there. It's quite popular.
quite
Sick.
And like she said, it's like American football. So the thing is that Now this is some weird ass history.
Go on.
The thing is that American football and flag football was invented the same year. Yeah, but they merged. Just like the NBA and the ABA, the American Basketball Association and the National Basketball, they merged. So that's what happened to American football and flag football. So they merged into proper American football. So now, due to the fact that the sport needs longevity and it needs, less injuries and it needs more people who can play, you understand, flag football gave birth again.
Because I can imagine people want to play
American
football, but they don't want that.
They don't want the contact.
I'm one of those guys. I don't want to be breaking.
Exactly. So
you don't want contact.
They don't want contact. So flag football came out 2016, 2017 in the US. So now retired players. And now American football, they retire quite early. 32. They retire. They injured. So retired players, retired athletes from other sports. People who do normal jobs. They can actually play flag football. And the description she gave is just perfect.
2 flags.
2 flags. So you have retired athletes, retired Olympic players, retired NBA players. Nate Robinson, 3-time slam dunk champion. He plays flag football. Snoop Dogg plays flag football. Chris Brown plays flag football. So it's safer and it's enjoyable. The rules are the same.
Exact same.
Yeah, the only difference is no contact and any contact is a foul. So that's what it is.
That even makes it better because now you can have a co-ed.
Word.
So women, they come out. Girls play. Girls ball out.
It has picked up in Mexico, in the Saudi Americans, girls, it's legit as sports.
They're so good.
Mexican girls?
They're so good.
Bro.
Like the World Cup, the World Cup that you were talking about, the Mexican girls trashed the American girls. They trashed them, and I was like, bro.
It's not Europe. People in Europe are playing it. Yeah, people in Europe are playing it and all of that.
The most mind-blowing part about it is that we're speaking right before we started shooting, and I didn't even have any idea of what flag football was until this
I don't think it's popular.
It's not popular here in Nigeria. But now over there, they don't joke with sports. The media, the PR, everybody, they pick it up and they start selling it.
So,
now, people,
what is this program? What is this flag football? What is this movement that you're doing? Is there going to be a tournament that you're hosting?
Oh there is a tournament that is going on this year.
There's a whole league that goes on, and we've had 2 seasons this year already. So we've had a total of 4 seasons in Abuja.
Wow.
We're done with the season for season 4, but we still have all stars that are going to happen this Sunday. And then the final game, that's the 2 teams.
The top 2 teams.
They go against each other.
Yeah, in the
When
finals.
is that one?
Next week.
Next
and
week.
it's happening in
Sunday.
Abuja.
Abuja,
3rd of December.
3rd of December.
So 27th November, Soho 24 Sports Park.
Oh, you should go and watch that game.
Of course, I'm
It's nice, man.
now I'm super
You
interested.
have to.
I want to watch it real life.
Look, I promise you, you just need to watch it once or just practice once, and I promise you would just be like,
Everything
you'll be
else is
sucked
good.
into it. You'll be
Yeah.
sucked into it so bad. So 27th November, All-Stars game. So it's the best of the best in the
best
league.
players of
They're
all
going to
the
make
teams,
2
yeah.
teams and just play and have fun.
Word.
It's always, for me, that's really my favorite time in Abuja. But when you have the best of the best just play, it's like, whoa, the things that happen.
All-Stars,
The things
man.
that
You see
happen.
That's mad.
It's
Accuracy to the
mind-blowing.
best.
I love
Accuracy
to
to the
experience
fullest.
To the
like,
fullest.
Accuracy to the fullest.
Professionalism.
Professionalism,
Bro,
man.
and finesse. The
And
finesse in
You
it
see the
is
best
so
players playing
much.
together.
Bro, it's
because the
so...
best players don't play together. So
And there's
I didn't even know there was this movement. I'm sorry.
You're busting my head too. To me, I thought I was a knowledgeable guy. I found out I don't know what's flag football.
Like now, I'm just imagining people running on there's rope tied on their waist and dragging themselves.
It's crazy.
And you know some other teams, you have some players that want to play on some other people's teams, or they're just like, oh, I wonder what it would be like if both of us played, if we were
the
in the same team or something. It's always so cool. I still vividly remember the last All-Star game that we had right before the season started, and I was shocked.
You're on fire.
The whole thing was.
You're on fire,
the whole
man.
thing
Everything
was
looked beautiful, man. It's the.
man, it was
it's
so
crazy.
cool.
But how's the reception? How's the city receiving the sport?
No.
Like, how's the awareness coming along?
Okay.
Like, tell me about that.
Little by little, it is growing. I wouldn't even say that there has actually been tremendous growth since probably our first season till now. For a fact that I know that every weekend I always see new faces.
Yeah.
I always see new faces, and so much so that the people that have come to watch have started attaching themselves to teams,
different teams,
not even playing
So it's
for
organic.
the teams.
Yeah.
Yes,
Organic.
very organic.
The-
not
the
even
league- the
playing
league
for the
has grown,
teams. They're
yeah.
just like, oh, I'm a fan of
I'm
this
a
team.
fan. Yeah, they have
I'm
the
a fan of a
players. They have
person.
their.
Wow.
They have
Sounds exciting.
I think the next move,
Like
you guys
the
need
whole
to get this sport into like schools,
Oh,
like
yeah.
have
Yeah,
schools.
yeah.
We actually
Their plans-
have,
their
I mean,
plans,
I mean, there's the plans,
you know.
and stuff.
Yeah, you guys need to
Knock
get
on
this
wood.
sport. Like you guys know, you guys are pioneering
Yes,
the sport.
yes, yes.
That's
In
like the
Abuja.
thing.
It
You
is.
have- not in Abuja. Like I'm not even sure this thing is loud in
Nigeria, like even
Nigeria.
in
Oh, no, in
West
Lagos.
Because this is the capital of Nigeria. Like
In Lagos, they
the movement is
actually
big
have-
here.
In Lagos, they're like
They have
20,
two leagues.
Oh, two leagues.
They have two
They're
leagues.
going long calendar year.
One
Yeah.
league has done 8 seasons. Shitsuke
Yeah.
flag
Wow.
football. They're doing a thing, and we've actually. This is in case anybody at Shitsuke sees this. Come out for that All Stars. Whoop your asses.
This All
Don't
Star
worry
game is
about
like
it.
it's like
You have to go
World
back to the
Cup.
All-Stars.
So
No,
I'm
no,
popping
they-
out
We're actually
fully. I'm
planning-
bringing my beer
We're
and
planning
shit.
a Lagos Shitsuke flag
Yeah.
football league
Oh, wow.
versus Abuja,
Abuja
flag
flag
football
That would be mad.
All Stars.
That would be mad.
That would be
All-Stars.
That was sick.
That was sick.
Lagos versus
I
Abuja
can't-
anytime.
Abuja all day.
Abuja beats Lagos.
In fact,
Trust
but
me.
but you said it's been popular in
Oh,
Lagos.
why you
It's
downplaying
been
Abuja?
popular.
No, because it's been popping in Lagos already.
Yeah,
So, like, we were just
you
catching
can
on.
say, okay, maybe you have some vets and stuff like that. All
Yeah.
right, that's cute
Abuja
and
will beat
all.
Lagos.
But like,
Abuja were
Abuja is going
good.
to beat Lagos
Yeah.
so bad.
Lagos,
There
hope you guys are hearing
there are
this.
people
Open
that have
threats.
played. There are people that have played in both Abuja and Lagos ones, and they will say the
They'll
same
say,
thing we're saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
first of all, our field is bigger.
We play with a bigger
We
field.
play with bigger fields, so like
Where do you
nothing
guys
about
play?
Soho 24.
So 21st where we have the tournaments. Yeah.
Is where we have the tournaments,
Okay.
and then
Which area is that?
it's Kado Jahi.
Kado Jahi.
Just
okay.
right
And
up
What do
there.
you call it? Soho 24?
24
Soho
Sports
24
Arena.
Sports
Air-
Park.
close
It's on
to
Google
Air
Maps
Runner,
or
yeah,
whatever,
Google
yeah.
Map, yeah.
Yeah, Google Map.
wow.
Along,
So-
next Cash and Carry Road.
Yeah, just that
Capital
next
House
And their
Road.
field is
That's
big.
ends.
The field is big, yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
They play
It's big
like
for the sports.
it,
Yeah, because
So they-
NFL needs like football.
So they
needs,
play.
like, a
They
big
play.
pitch.
If not, sometimes if it's not us, rugby players they play there.
Yeah.
Football
Football
players they play there. Like 11 aside play there.
Right.
It's a big field.
Right.
It's actually a big field. So
Right.
Big for the
we
sports.
have that.
We have our
Then
slots.
I think also for the fact that just from watching some clips, no shots at Shitsuke, but just watching some clips, I mean, some
don't
of
know,
their
she's
rules
calling
are
you
like,
guys out.
I'm calling them out, man. I got it right.
Okay, okay, Zara. Okay.
I mean, I've just seen like, I think if not all, they have more QBs than we do
They have-
because they
yeah,
have
lots.
like eight,
Yeah, more teams,
8
yeah.
to 10 teams
Teams,
in
yeah.
their league. But
How many
I
teams do
think
you guys have?
we have
We
4.
have four.
Okay.
We used
So
to be
I-
5.
we used to be
but,
5.
What happened to the last?
You know,
Those guys
It was-
they are sleeping.
No,
No,
it
they
was
disbanded.
actually a very wonderful initiative, but he's jackpad.
Yeah,
But
he's
he
jackpad.
brought kids to play flag football, and they were actually insane. Like,
This guy got, like-
this guy, there was Korea that was 8.
Korea was 8,
wow.
9
And he
years
was
old, but
taking people's
he was
ankles,
juking, man.
and I was like, bro,
Bro.
that was insane. So
That
there's
boy
like,
was
there's a
a
whole
running back.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's
But
a whole
look,
thing.
we've gone into this flag football. I feel like we want to know you, like who you are. Like anyone who is watching for the first time, we introduce you as Zara and Jhonny, right?
Yeah.
What do you do aside from?
I saw from flag
Yeah,
football.
the question is like it has to. Okay. It has
Zara
to,
is a superstar.
she's a superstar. Jhonny is.
Zara is a
Star boy.
superstar. Star boy. DJ Rockefeller. Did it mad.
And also, like, how did you come together on this star football thing? Sorry, was it flag football?
Flag football. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Started
so
thinking about
yeah.
it.
So can we? How will we answer the questions? We'll
Okay,
start with Zara.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
yeah, she
ladies
goes-
first. Yeah,
Okay. I'm a dentist. Woo.
yeah. Dennis, man.
Yeah, I'm a dentist.
Working at a very rich firm,
no.
rich hospital,
Wow.
expensive
Damn.
one.
Chill.
It's true.
Chill, brother.
I'm casting a piece
You are
online.
messing with my money right
I'm
now.
casting
It's
a
not
piece
rich.
online.
I
She's
need
rich, oh.
money.
It's a whole lot of
I need
money.
She's rich.
I need money. Stop. So no, I'm a dentist, but like I've always been active. I've always been in sports. I played footy. I still play footy.
footy is soccer, football. Just in case you think it's another sport.
The real football, but footy.
Yeah, the real football.
And a friend of mine had told the person that owns flag football, Idris, there's like, oh, I know a friend of mine that she's a pretty athletic chick. Ask her if she wants to come and try out flag football. I knew of Idris, but I didn't know about flag football. I knew of Idris because I went to secondary school with his older sister. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll just try it out, come for one practice. And that was all. I went for one practice. And then actually, I started to talk to Jhonny's twin brother.
Yeah,
kind of just
I'm a twin.
Jhonny's a twin. Wow.
Yeah,
He's backup brother.
We're the same. I get that a lot. She still calls me his name. Whatever.
Wow.
That's carry on.
Wow. How does that feel, bro?
I know I've survived it. He has a pretty good resume, so I feed up from that. Yeah, he's a good guy.
That was cool.
What's that laugh? Actually, that's how I laugh.
Okay.
That laugh was also quite
Yeah, but
cool.
yeah, cool. So, me.
Yeah,
Oh, true
Jhonny.
story. Okay, yeah. So, like, yeah. So, I'm actually like a lawyer. I'm training to be a lawyer. Yeah, I finished from school, Babcock University, law degree. But that's aside. I was working in the US. I'm into like hospitality and lifestyle.
Wow.
Yeah, I do branding, PR. I know people that know people that know people that get things done or something. Yeah, I'm about that kind of guy. Yeah. So that's just about it. So, but like for flag football, I love soccer. I play soccer 100. I fell in love with the game when my twin brother told me about the game because Idris is his friend. And with Idris, Babani, they were all like flag football. When I saw the game, it was very boring. I'm like, running, taking flags. Seriously. Because it wasn't the real American football.
What was boring about it?
Because it wasn't the real American football. Okay. I just know American football. Contact.
Did you watch American football before then?
No, the thing is that I started training with them before I moved to the US.
Yeah.
So when I got to the US, I started watching All American. And I started, the idea of flag football was coming in.
More sense.
All American, Spencer, the ladies, the guys, the coaching. I was like, okay, fine. If I ever come back to Nigeria, I will play flag football. So prior 2 years, I came over back to Nigeria and I started like really playing flag football. I was doing the training, and the good thing about the sports is that, like she said, if you're an athlete, if you play any other sport, it's quite easier for you to pick up, flag football. Just apply the rules into whatever in your other different sport, apply it there, and you'll be fine. It works well for me. Football, I play wings like 2, 3, 7, 11, 9. I just like wide receiver, straight up. So
3, 7, 11.
5 ends of the world.
5 ends, so offense. So that's how I started playing, and I did fine. And the good thing about flag football is that it has grown. We all started playing at Millennium Park National Stadium. Boom. We were like, we need to start drafting because we're getting bigger. The players a lot. We started with like 4, 5, 6, 7 players. I literally was in the first picture we took as a team, and it was just like 6, 7, 8 of us.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we did a draft. We separated into 4 different teams. So each of those 4 different teams.
How many people per team?
Now there are about 30 players in 4 different teams.
Yeah.
That's big.
I'm not talking about fans because we have fans on the group chat.
Exactly.
There are like 30 different players on 4 different. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
So we're not trained separately. So imagine a team of guys. We agree every Sunday we're playing together. Now there's 4 different teams. They have different days of training. I only see Zara when we have to play a game. I don't see her throughout the week. But before I used to see her because we all agreed to play on this particular day. She has her own team, I have my own team, and everybody else has their own team. So it's grown.
Because you are very athletic.
I'm actually the team manager.
She's the team manager. She's everything to the team.
I just knew
she's the player, she's the coach, she's the cheerleader,
you were on something.
Forget you see her like this. So I hardly say hi to her when
I've met in my life.
She's passionate.
She's so passionate about sports.
Damn, 100.
Okay.
That's
100,
great,
man.
Because it adds a lot of value to your
man.
quality of life. Like,
Yes, it does.
It's good, man.
It does.
It's good. And everybody's working. Like, nobody, like, people, like, we have people like you guys. We have artists.
What do you mean
we
people
have,
like you guys?
No, people who are into, like, arts. We have No. Go here, go. You're sensitive.
No problem.
Like, we have people like us. Like, we have lawyers, we have engineers, we have doctors,
I'm
we
an
have
engineer too, you know.
we have engineers, we have people like we have your guys, we have artists, we have upcoming musicians, we have people doing stuff. And the good thing about flag football, beyond football, if you have to sell a product, you already have your customers there.
Yeah.
There's this lady
It's a community.
It's a network now.
yeah, she makes
That's one of the
kunu.
good things about
Yeah,
teams.
Tiana, her kunu are delicious. She doesn't make less than
She makes good.
delicious, sweet, enjoyable. You understand? So she already knows that she has to sell every day.
Yeah.
She sells.
As a market.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she already
if I
has
have an
a master.
artwork, people, we have photographers. So anybody that is getting married, photo shoots.
I mean, then
Yeah,
so there's
so-
this thing Issy always says to me. Issy,
What's
no more
that?
shout out, Issy.
Shout out to Isilama.
She always says the net worth of the team is pretty much like how you network within the
Network of the
community.
team,
So there are so many people. There are
The people, artists,
Bro, civil
photographers,
engineers,
civil engineers,
security,
like
people that work in security, people that
we're loaded. We're loaded.
That's mad.
We're
Funny
loaded.
enough,
That's
speaking
mad.
of, shout out to them as well. Like 4 people in the Abuja flag community were just voted for the
Under 30
Under 30
awards.
CEOs.
Yeah,
Oh,
under
that's
30
cool.
CEOs
So there's
awards.
someone in agriculture, there's someone
There's
in
someone
education, there's
education.
two
That's
in
going to help the
sports.
sport spread out fast.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
there's
You
two
have
in
people like
sports.
in
If you
great
want to
places doing great stuff.
Yeah,
Honestly,
and
that's
How did you get on
impressive.
this group chat?
just come for the game.
Just come.
Just come for the
All
game.
you need is one
Just
game.
one game,
One
I promise,
practice.
just one game, one practice,
You'll
that's
get,
it, you're
you'll
there.
get.
What happens?
What-
Like, do you have like a Wi-Fi network there that will just connect you? Is there I want to know like the direct, or do you have to like go there and network and
Come for the
get
answers.
initiated?
I'm telling you,
I
I'm not going to
promise
get it
you,
all
like,
hyped up.
it sounds like it's
Oh, yeah, I'll
ridiculous.
drag you out on
Just
Sunday.
It's,
Should come and
it's
pick me up.
organic, right? It happens organically.
yeah,
when you
come-
you will
yeah.
just make a
Come
friend,
for the all
and
stuff.
before
You
you
see
do
people
it,
you know, like
I'm telling
jeez.
you,
People I'm
probably- you
avoiding, I
most
see them. Like, so how much more people I know? Like, people I'm avoiding, I see
Just
them.
running to come here like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
having a boy.
Yeah, oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
people I'm avoiding, I see them. So you see people you know, it's nice. It's like it's
amazing,
beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
it really
different from
That sounds
soccer.
good.
So
Because even
this
if you
one in
avoid it,
Abuja, how
you
long
don't
has it
mind
been
seeing.
for?
so it started in 2020.
2020,
So, yeah,
okay.
2
The
years.
league started in 2020.
The league started in
Yeah, but we're
2020.
4 years old because we started training like 2018 or something.
Yeah,
that's
thereabouts.
Anniversary wise. So yeah, we'll
I
You guys are
joined.
getting
I joined in
experience.
2020. Yeah.
Experience and traction.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's nice, attractive.
Mad.
Yo, guys, what has been up with you lots? Like, sorry, I'm just
No, no,
curious.
I feel
Aside from like, you know, like what we do and stuff, as in what is going on in everyone's lives. Are you people on the internet? What is the day in the life? What's up with you lots? Like,
That's a good one.
I'm not gonna lie. I think flag has really preoccupied my life because now I've been placed into like
You have responsibility.
I'm that
Yeah.
type of person that kind of gravitates towards responsibility and
Yeah.
like takes it up. And then because these guys are they have literally become my guys, I want to see
Their progress.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it's always just been like that. Even for Argon as well. Like when I was in Argon, I was just like, oh, these people are my guys. I would want to see this sport. So I would try my best to always, if I'm
Yeah,
actively involved,
reach
I will
out.
give them 100%. Other than that, it's just surviving night one day at a time.
One day at a time.
So-
Take my cap off. Goddamn. Put
That's
the
it.
caps back on.
Sometimes you
No
just
cap.
kind
No cap.
of
Yeah, no
sometimes
cap.
you
No
just
cap.
gotta just disconnect from reality that you're in
No
night
cap.
and just pretend like, oh, okay, no, I'm not really here
Yeah.
or whatever.
So when you picture yourself not being here, where do you picture yourself at?
I don't
UK.
no
Yeah, UK
so there's
be-
no actual country that I would picture myself
Heaven.
in. It's a utopia of sorts.
Utopia.
Just put it like that. It's a utopia of sorts.
Oh my days, man.
Utopia.
I was scrolling TikTok this morning, right?
Oh, shit.
Because that's my bad habit.
Guy, I'm still not on
living so
TikTok.
bad.
So you
Same, I don't have TikTok.
Have you joined?
I don't have TikTok. I don't.
Man,
I don't
that
have-
shit
I haven't done
is a lot
TikTok.
of
I don't have
ADD.
it.
It's a lot
Attention
of
deficit. You
ADD.
don't
Like,
be scrolling.
like it's
That's
messed
true.
up.
Attention
I was
deficit
My
shit.
screen time went up. I was
Oh,
like
shit.
6 hours now.
Bro, you be using your phone.
I'm avoiding. I hope I
But
avoid it.
now this guy, like, I saw this post, right, and it was like stuff that he wishes he knew when he was 25, right?
Jeez, man.
And I just found this really interesting. Like, I don't know if this thing is like,
At 25, spending time alone doesn't mean you're by yourself. You're with yourself. If you and I both feel that it's probably time to change that shower line.
heard
And
about
a girl that likes you, not the one that you like. How you handle your season of being single has a huge influence over how you handle yourself in a relationship. So in your single season,
All these motivational speakers, Sha, that's my own.
Yeah, I feel
These days on the internet, you be seeing so much motivational shit.
everybody has their
Everybody
own-
has
yeah.
wants to come and be a sensei.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Eh,
bro, allow me
apart
to
from that, I think my thing with it is okay. You can give your motivational speak like at least 1 or 2 points will click.
Yeah,
That's
one.
okay.
Yeah, one.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
just
But some guys will be pushing it.
No, but my own is like we also need to understand that it's not one shoe that fits.
Exactly.
Yeah,
People
one
have
shoe size that
different
fits all.
circumstances.
okay, I'll just tell you like
Sometimes
two
you
of
go
them
on
that
Twitter and you
resonated
just
and I found interesting.
Yeah.
So
first of all, I really like the idea. It was like,
Spend some
don't make
time
your
alone.
guy. Yeah, that's well,
Spending
I don't remember
time
how he put
alone
it.
is
It was
good.
how he put it, how he articulated it that really caught my attention. It was like, don't let if you owe your friend, right, don't put them in a situation where they have to ask for the money for the thing. Make sure
No
you.
cap.
That shit, I was
No
like, yeah,
cap.
that's fire. That's fire.
I have begged.
No,
I have-
somebody
I have
did that
begged
to
for
me
my
in
money
August.
that I told the person that I'll pay you back.
Yeah.
So like,
You know what I mean? It's almost like I'm begging for it.
told the person you pay.
I'll pay you back. Like,
Yeah.
like that's a bad
That was,
thing.
one that like, actually resonated. I was like, yeah, I like that. There was another thing where it was like, date the person that likes you, not the person that you like. I found it really
That's deep.
interesting.
That's deep, but
That's
bro,
for-
Like, how does that
I can't
work?
lie. Some girls that like me these days.
Only heartbreaks in
Calm
Lekki.
down now.
nigga, you must think you high.
no,
Get the hell out of
But
here.
that's
It's like
fact.
some babes that they are liking. I don't like you.
It's interesting to me. It's
But
like,
is it for that statement? Was it
if you
for
like
guys or
someone,
for girls?
shouldn't you
I think
go
it's
for
for
someone
both.
that you like? Because if you don't like the person and the person likes you,
Exactly.
and you're doing it because they like you, then you're not. Then if you find someone you like, you might leave the person.
Exactly.
It's kind of like deep.
So what is it like
You
a
have to-
pity liking now? You're going to
No.
like pity like the person.
You have to understand.
Love grows.
Love grows.
Yeah, but there has to be some form of attraction there.
Yeah.
At the very start. I'm sorry, but if you don't have the attraction there, what is the point?
Attraction.
There has to
Attraction
be
is major.
attraction is not physical.
the doorway.
Attraction,
Yeah, it's
there's
the doorway.
yeah, for me, attraction is in confidence.
Word. That's
So it's like if you're charismatic, if you're confident, you're already an attractive person to me.
word.
Not
So it
necessarily
varies. So it's like
physical.
whoever. It's like it varies with people. What attraction is. Like you say, beauty is in the eye of
Yeah,
the
people
beholder.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
people have different.
But like
things,
I was just
yeah.
thinking of it. I'm just like that part. That was the part I want. Whoever this guy is, like I'll just call him out on that. Like you should. I don't think you should date someone that likes you than someone that you like. I feel like it should be mutual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It should both kind of
find,
each other.
find the middle ground.
Yeah, because if you're going like if you're going for the person that likes you, then what if you now like someone in the future? I just said that. But
Exactly.
it's
That's
my
what I
point.
was telling people
Yeah.
about
Is
the
it-
joke I
is-
made. Like
yeah.
the girl that likes me is not the one I like. Like it's not gonna stay. It's
Exactly.
not
So
standing.
like, imagine
you don't
won't you
like
be
her?
lying to yourself if you then like be like, okay, because this
Couple of
person
girls
likes
that
me, I'm
like
going to
me
be
now
Yeah.
that I don't know if I like them too.
Yeah, so I just
Man, I need to go home and think, man.
Sorry to those girls.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
about that,
They need
guys.
to change.
It's more
their
like
Sorry
priorities.
about that.
It's
guys.
more like go to where you're celebrated.
Exactly.
not where you're
No, but that
tolerated.
go to where you are celebrated. That's what I'm telling you. The people that are celebrating me.
No.
The people that are celebrating me, they are busting my head.
It's actually deep. But maybe in that context, that sometimes we chase people that don't like us.
It's toxic. It can be toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic, and it brings out
It's
the worst in
self-harm.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You understand?
it
And
really
that worst in
does.
you will actually make more people not to like you.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, but like if you keep on chasing someone that doesn't like you, try and look at the person that actually likes you. You might I swear, only the person liking you.
Before you even go there, I think you should stop yourself and ask, why are you chasing this person that doesn't like you? You have to have that honest conversation.
That's what the guy is. So have that reality check. That's when it becomes mutual. Something becomes mutual.
Message now,
not at once.
Thanks for the advice.
Mutuality doesn't come at once. Something starts first, then you look at it, then it becomes mutual. So if I'm chasing somebody and somebody else is chasing me and I'm chasing somebody and that person is not feeling me, I have to look at this person who's chasing me and know this person is chasing me. That's when we might be mutual or something.
Exactly.
And what's not that? It has worked for me, not relationship wise, but like business wise.
Exactly.
Yes.
Smash. Go. It is what it is. Yeah.
Truly. So, Zara, really. So we've been following each other on Twitter for a minute now, for a while.
DJ Rockefeller.
Dr. J. Rockefeller. What was his name? But it's Dr. J. Rockefeller.
As in doctor.
For real, I've been saying DJ Rockefeller.
Dr. J. Rockefeller.
What? Sorry for that.
Why?
After spending years in medical school.
Yeah. We want to talk about that.
Because I've seen this being your pin tweet for a minute now, and I'm just like, okay, now that I have a chance to talk to you about stuff. It's how sensitive is it on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's not sensitive because
it's your pin tweet.
Yeah, it's my pin tweet and it has circulated. Yeah. So I work with an NGO called the Consent Workshop.
The content.
The consent, like consent.
Okay.
Consent. Okay.
Yeah, consent workshop, and it aims to teach and educate, or educate about the necessity in consent. So not just sexual relationships,
just consent,
just
in general. Taking
deep.
And obviously this will trickle down to gender-based violence and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I actually had an encounter with said person in my pinned tweet.
Yeah.
And I did not know who he was at first when he came to approach me. I just saw this tower of a figure, this big and tall, literally like 6'5", 300-pound guy, just walk up to me. Glasses. So he looked like he was like a little bit, like the way he approached me was like he was like a little bit shy, but not really.
Damn.
So he walked up to me, introduced himself, and he was like a bit adamant. This is like when I first moved back to Nigeria. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Just give this person your number and forget it.
So move back from where?
Wow.
I schooled in the UAE.
Okay. Wow.
Dubai babes.
Damn, man, we can't go back there.
Dubai babes.
Perhaps we can.
Halas.
But you can go, right?
I don't know.
Just say you forgot your license or something.
Guy.
My bad.
Then I was with my friends and he was like, oh, how do you know this person? I was like, I just met this person right now. It's like, oh, okay, just tell me when you're home. And, it's like a bit sketch. I was like, okay, all right.
Wait, he texted you and said, tell me when you're home?
No. So my friend, when I was leaving, he was like, tell me when you're home.
Okay.
So I get home and then he was like, okay, so this person, I need you to, I'm going to call his name because I don't even give a shit. Because again, it's my pinned tweet. He was like,
I'm sorry.
He was like, yeah, Google Lanre Mamakas. Just do that.
Is
you can literally do it right now. So
Mamakas, bro.
God.
So he's the
stories that touch.
Yeah, he's the son of Mama Cass.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, Mama Cass, the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant.
But they're closed down now.
Oh, Mama Cass.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're closed down right now, and I think it's largely because of him. Because he is a convicted serial rapist in the UK.
Yeah. Wow.
And then he only spent 5 years locked up in the UK and came back to Nigeria. And then obviously he's back in Nigeria.
Full form.
Nobody,
in the jungle.
Nobody
did
anything. He's not on any watch list. There's nothing. And he's going out for parties and stuff like that. And the time I met him, he actually owned a lounge.
I know my class, man.
How?
That's crazy. Okay.
So now from knowing that, I try to avoid him as much as possible. I blocked his number, everything. He starts to call me on like different numbers. I'm like, fuck, I don't know this guy. Like, I hardly spent time with this person. And he's already like picked me out. God knows what. And then
fine girl now.
No, it's not that. So then I remember it was who remembers Jamrock?
Jamrock. Yeah.
There used to be a Jamrock
I heard
thing.
that.
So
I
there
heard
was one
Jamrock.
of these like Jamrock. It was their independence. It was like an independence party.
Yeah.
It was happening at Zara's planetarium. It was back when Jamrock was like still trying to grow and stuff. And in the middle of this crowd, this Larry Mamakas guy just walks up to me. I'm like, fuck. Like
Damn.
I can't hide. Like
Damn.
there's everybody
Oh.
weird. Like the lights are right there. He walks up to me and then he grabs my hand. He's like, why have you been ignoring me? You know, you don't do that to people. You don't just ghost people. You don't just. I'm just like,
That's crazy.
what the fuck?
Man,
Like,
you
why
girls be going through it.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Girls
like, this
go
is
through
a
it.
crowded
Guys
party
are
and he
tapped.
can just do
Okay.
this. And then my friend my friend that I'm with, he's trying to look for me and then he sees me and then he walks up, like, is everything okay? That's when the guy lets go of my arm. I'm like, bro, like, I was like, yeah, we're good now, I'm going. And then I just like, I didn't even care like to respond to him. And yeah, from that point, I was just like, whoever I met, whichever girl I met, I would always tell them. If I was in the club and I saw him, I would turn to whatever girl was beside me. I don't care if I don't know you from anywhere.
Wow.
Anybody, I would always tell them. I would always say it. And he's actually harassed quite a few girls. They've come up to me and said the same thing, that they didn't know until they saw my pinned tweet, or like somebody will message me and be like, oh, is this person? Like, it's just random people I don't know
That's
from
crazy.
where.
Crazy,
They always
man.
message me about him. Because his story casted in Abuja, because I didn't hide not talking about him. He went to Lagos. He tried it in Lagos, and then more people circulated the thing. And now he's in Dubai, and they've now accosted him for the same thing.
Oh
Damn,
shit.
no, this guy is serious.
Moving hectic.
Man.
Serious with
So
shit.
it's
He-
like
He's gone.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
gone.
case.
Yeah, it's
gone.
It's
gone.
not
It's not case.
Again,
Man, that's
you
some-
know,
that's some
there were
move.
5 counts.
There needs to be more awareness.
There were 5 counts.
Because
Yeah,
in
that's-
Yankee, when I
that's-
was living in Yankee, once you have raped a girl, they put you on a
You're
list.
on a list,
You're on the list.
On the
List,
sexual
You're-
offense,
you're
you're on a
list, yeah.
list. Sexual
Sexual
offenders
offenders.
list.
If they can do it
I
to
mean,
innocent people, if they catch the ones that are guilty, you're
telling
I
messed
mean, they
up,
have
right?
it here in Nige. It just came up, but
These
it's
things
not.
Stand. They don't stand in Niger, you know.
Yeah, it's just the whole process into it. It's still a very slow process, but my own is that for sure. As that thing is out, I shall put down his name. I don't give a fuck. Put this guy on your watch. He's shot not in Niger. He's in Dubai, and now there have been 2 cases that have come up, and my friend was like, shit. Like, it's just now. There's even an Instagram page. The first post is my pinned tweet warning people about this guy.
Okay.
And you know, in Dubai, it's really hard. If you get raped by someone, they blame the lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not a
sad.
situation of like
That
the
why
guy.
you put
went to his-
yourself.
Yeah,
So
the why
they-
you
the
put
why
yourself
in that position.
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
god.
No, like a lot of people have been traumatized, and like a lot of women have
Larry,
experiences.
stop it.
From this
Larry.
thing. So like,
No,
Call the full name, man. There are
Larry,
lots,
stop
there are
this
lots of Larrys out
Larry,
there,
respect
man.
yourself. Come
Larry
on.
Mama Cass,
Why is
just if
Larry,
you
Larry,
Google
stop
it.
doing this thing?
yeah,
Like,
go,
Larry
go for
Mama
go
His
for
thing
go get
is
help.
the-
Go get
Larry,
help.
calm
It's not
down
go
now.
get help. He's not.
Right.
He doesn't have any. Like, it's too far gone. I think he should be locked up.
Jeez, man.
I think he
Done
should
too
be
much,
locked
yeah.
up or rehabilitated or
Yeah,
something.
because
But he
he's
shouldn't
showing, he's
be.
showing that he cannot live
Yeah.
in the community. with
You
people.
can't live in a community.
Yeah,
Man.
trust.
Because what you're doing to people is
you're
scary.
traumatizing
It's
people.
Scary,
scary as
man.
hell.
And they'll
And
live
he's big. That's the
He's
problem.
massive.
6'5", man. What is
Massive.
God
6'5",
damn.
like 300 pounds. That's it.
I think that's his leverage for
truck.
raping babes, because when he forces himself on you, I
It's
don't know how he
his
wants to break
whole
out
weight.
of
It's
that.
like, how do you want to make out of that?
God damn. Man, say no to rape.
Shit.
Say no to rape, man.
Do you say yes?
No.
Exactly.
So where are we going from here, bro? Like, what's,
You're the one that brought it up.
You brought it up.
You're the one that brought it up.
yeah, man, say no to that stuff.
Literally took like
Yeah, man. So I
5
think,
different
I think
topics.
it's amazing to like sensitize people about flag football, because I think if people have things they are doing, you know what I mean, it would distract them from like Larry's case, for example.
I'm crying.
You know what I mean? You know, it's true. We have to. That's
But fair enough, yeah, I understand.
Like
When
that
you have-
when you have things doing,
When you have
and I
an
do mine,
activity, yeah. When you have an
Yeah,
activity,
one
it
activity.
does.
Wow, that was a flyer.
That's
It was an
yeah.
activity. It is an activity.
It's an activity,
and
yeah.
it's. I like that the space is co-ed, because
Yeah.
now you're dealing in this community with both men and women.
Women, yeah, it's
right?
unisex as well.
So
Ladies can come join.
It's a co-ed sport.
You can see,
so
we have
if you're
ladies,
if you're in
pretty
a
ladies.
space where you can respect someone as an athlete or as a player,
Yes.
you already respect them as a human being,
Word.
like
Exactly,
outside of that
as a
sphere.
being.
And one thing I always give the Abuja flag guys, apart from like small rough handing there, here or there, it's okay. It's part of
They
this.
respect themselves.
Chivalry.
They honestly, some of the most chivalrous men I've ever met.
Yeah,
in
one of
this
them is here.
game.
I'm not
Abuja,
proud.
I swear to God.
I'm not proud. Humility is a key. Yeah.
Football.
My name is Jhonny. Yeah, carry on.
He's just advertising himself. Yeah, no, I'm right.
I think we've been going for a long time. Yeah, now.
Yeah,
So
for some
like,
time.
if there's anything else you would like to like plug, anything coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we told you,
All
All Stars,
All Stars,
27th.
27th November,
Soho,
Soho
24th,
24th,
Sports
starts
Arena.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have the finals,
The finals.
after that. The finals is on the 3rd of December.
Junkyard,
It's hopefully going to be in Turf Arena.
Surf Arena.
6 to 9 p.m. So night football.
Yeah.
Pretty
I like
cool.
that.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram. We're on
Follow us,
Instagram.
follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
What's your Instagram?
Abuja Flag.
Abuja Flag Football.
Abuja
Yeah,
Flag.
it will be
Football.
in the description of this video. Everything about Abuja Flag
Yeah,
Football will be
Abuja
in the
Flag
description of
Football.
this video. Everything
What's
about Dr. Zara and Jhonny.
Jhonny OJ.
Jhonny OJ will be in the description of the video. So please check the description of the video. Thanks for liking, subscribing, following the Bigtalk podcast, rocking with us.
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
man, it's a pleasure to have you guys on this journey with
Thanks
us.
for having us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bigtalk, the biggest podcast. Peace.
We out.
Peace.
We out.